Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Gauchos taking on the Machine. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the hill, Luis Severino. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, first pitch coming up. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. And this one is off and running. Out towards right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
In the air, left field. And there's two away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Two down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This to center field. Griffey flying after this one. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, number 75. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. Yeah. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Toss to Alonso. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The tag and he's out. Two down, base is empty. Here's Acuna.
Acuna Jr.
Hey. Merrill makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Miami, here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a foul straight back. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Foul ball there. Severino, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. One out man at first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Two down. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. So Salvi is set down on strikes. Bottom of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a swing and a miss. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed. And down on strikes. Out number 2. Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Mookie Betts.
No score here in the second. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swings through that one. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Back to work. Luis Severino. That's a ball. On the ground. And foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's too low. And a count now even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him looking for the K. That K is his third of the game. Stepping in, Michael Garcia. On the ground to third. Slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting for Athens.
He's 0 for 1.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
And ball one.
That's inside.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Top of the third, no score. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. Runner at second. 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one hammered, but pulled foul. What a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Rafaela in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Out towards right center field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Start of the 4th. Here's Francisco Lindor. And Luis Severino continues. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that, right down the middle.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Juan Soto.
For the Gauchos,
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball in. Ball 2.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Soriano over to first, and he's out.
Up next for the Gauchos, the right fielder, number 21, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Brings it in for the third out.
'Cause I got love.
Back here in Miami, ready to go, bottom 4. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the machine, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And there's a ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Batting for Miami, the third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Check swing, he held up, and it's 1-0.
Hey.
Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out.
No, he did
Tag
that.
save. The throw from Perez too late. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man on second, 2 down. And that bunted towards third. Whips it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. New inning getting started. Salvi steps into the box now.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
And a foul ball.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Sliced hard but foul.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Zips it across. 1 away here in the 5th. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Michael Garcia, the next to hit. Perez settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Gauchos, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Soriano. And that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Soto moving under this one, and there's one away.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Lindor tosses to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And that one almost got him.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Two down, nobody on. Outside low. Now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in Miami, here's Mookie now.
The second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. Now a screamer into the outfield, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Up next for the Gauchos, the first
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Pete Alonso with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Foul ball. Here's 0-1. And that skips into dirt.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pitch misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. In the air, right field. Lee under it. And there's one down. Here's Acuna now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
That's out number 2.
Now batting for Athens, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Pitch
Ball
misses inside, and that is ball 1. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-1 now. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Puts a bunt down. Betts. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. In the air to left center. Merrill. Long run into the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Swings through the sweeper.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Inside move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to move the runners over. Garcia in plenty of time to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Now
There
a
you
check
go.
swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That misses.
that's up there.
2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. And they're all loaded up. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Played at the plate, and they cut him down. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Lee coming on, but the second baseman calls him off. And there's one away. So back to the top of the order. Jackson Merrill will hit next. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side, Soriano. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. High fly ball out to left field. Acuna moving under it. And that is that. Back here in Miami, now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Got it started a little too early, strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Slider misses, he showed bunt. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Now batting for Miami, the right fielder, Young Lee.
Here's a 1-1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1. 1 down. Here's Mookie to hit. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. That one missed. This to third, Garcia. Fires to first in time. Here's a tapper towards short. Lindor. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the 8th. Francisco Lindor digs in now. High fly ball, right field. Lee under this one. And a quick out, number 1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Rydell Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Martinez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a slider. High fly ball lifted into year right field. Lee takes it in for the out, and there's 2 away. Here's Juan Soto, 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Gone way up into the upper deck. He'll take a jog around the bases. That one at triple digits. Rafaela. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
In an absolute measure shot last time up.
Acuna runs. This to third. Slings it across. That's the inning. And we're back. Leading off, number 13. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Number 3, shortstop, Dayton Rafaela.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Hey! Ball 1.
Hard hit, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Out number 3. Back here in Miami, now it's the DH, Yoan Moncada. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Stays alive. Inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting for Athens, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
That one
That's a
missed.
ball.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fouled off left side. And there's a ball. Misses. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Popped up. Perez under it. And there's two down. Back to the top of the
Now
order.
batting for
Here's the
Athens,
center fielder,
the center
Jackson
fielder,
Merrill.
number 3, Jackson Merrill.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's Ronald Jr. at the plate. Eric Gagne gets the call from the pen.
Eric Gagne.
And there's one down. Oh, that fastball drilled him. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Alfonso Soriano now at the plate.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extreme.
Now back in safely at first. Ramirez leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Bats up with it. On to first. Ball game. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.